Hi, this video is a pure experiment with an extremely low time frame of 30 seconds. I don't advise you to repeat this setup until you've watched this video in full. I'm taking a risk today and I don't know the outcome of the session. I hope that this method really works and will bring me profits, but there is a chance that now I will make a loss. You are watching a live video where I will test my theory and test the new analysis. It's going to be super interesting, so let's go. Now, it's important to set up your account correctly to work with the strategy so as not to make a mistake. Look carefully and repeat after me step by step. And that strategy, I use a chart type candlesticks. We make a time frame of 30 seconds. Now let's turn on the indicators. For this, I will select the Bollinger Bands and MACD in the indicators section. In the settings of the Bollinger Bands indicator, the period should be 10. I will use 1 deviation. In the style settings, I will disable the middle line, increase the thickness of the top line, and the bottom line will be red, and also increase the thickness. Let's make the background color of the indicator white. Now let's move on to the MACD settings. Fast period will be reduced to 10, slow period will also be reduced to 22, signal period will be 6. In the style settings, you need to increase the thickness of the MACD and signal lines so that they are better visible on the chart. Okay, this completes the settings. Now I will start opening trades and will tell you in detail how to work with the strategy. Watch the video to the end. I'll try to show you everything in detail. I noticed an interesting movement in the market this morning. It seems like a small thing, but it's all these details that often decide everything. I post similar observations every day on my Telegram, briefly to the point with explanations. If you want to see the market the same way, see the link in the description, subscribe and write to me personally. Let's take this situation into account and open the first trade. I will use 2 minutes of trading time, starting with an amount of $30. I think the price will rise, so I press the green button to open a trade. Great, the trade is open. Now let's tell you in detail why I made such a forecast. Look, there was a downtrend in the market and the price was declining quite a lot. The Bollinger Bands indicator has 2 levels that are very important to me. I noticed that the price started to rise and cross the upper limit of the indicator. This situation tells me that an uptrend has begun and the price will rise. Now, this is the first trigger in this strategy that is important to get. Next, let's turn our attention to the MACD. The indicator chart has been building below the 0 level for a very long time, but the price began to rise and the indicator charts began to build above the 0 level and the indicator lines crossed each other. Now, this situation also confirms the price increase. In some good indicators make it clear to me that the market has really started a high trend and it's quite strong. I think I can make a profit in this situation, but let's see it through to the end. Bingo! The first profitable trade increases my capital to $58. It's a great start to this session. There are still a lot of trades ahead. I think I can get a good result at the end of this session. We are going to continue working. After spending some time searching, I found a reliable situation and intend to open a trade. I'm increasing the trade amount to $111. My forecast is that the price is going to rise, so we are opening a trade. I think you've already noticed that the price has started to rise and crossed both boundaries of the Bollinger Bands indicator. Now, the price chart is being built above the indicator zone and the price continues to rise. The MACD indicator confirms the price increase. The indicator lines have already crossed each other and the indicator chart itself is located above the 0 level. This means that the market is really an uptrend. Now, When working with a strategy, it is important that both indicators point to the same trend. Pay special attention to the signal from the Bollinger Bands because when strong or maybe when the trend changes rather, the price chart must necessarily cross both boundaries of the indicator. When there is a strong trend in the market, the chart of the currency pair is built either below the indicator zone, or above. Now, when the trend changes, the price chart first returns to the indicator zone and then exits it. Now, only such a situation is considered reliable and indicates a trend reversal. It's even easier with the MACD indicator. The indicator lines intersect with each other even when the trend changes. Now, the position of the indicator chart above the zero level tells me that the price is rising. If the chart is below the zero level, then the price is going to decrease. Now, this is a fairly simple but interesting strategy even for a novice trader. Oh wow! I made a profit. Now the account has an amount of $213 and this isn't just a few trades. We are going to continue our work and I'm already looking for the following situation. Let's increase the trade amount to $109 already. I think the price will decrease. Rather, we open a trade. Have you noticed how sharply the price has started to decrease? I think this is the beginning of a strong downward trend. Moreover, both indicators have already given a signal that they confirm that the price will decrease. The situation has been fully formed and I have no doubts and its reliability. I want to give you a piece of advice. First, always check the situation carefully before opening a trade. It is better to do this several times than to, make sure that you eliminate this kind of error. Also, it wouldn't be superfluous to check the currency pair itself for reliability. To do this, it is enough just to look at past situations that have already been formed and understand whether they could have made a profit or were false. It is important to each trade that allows you to consistently make a profit. I try to show you in detail how to work with this strategy, then it's up to you. Start with a demo account first, where you can better understand the basic principles of working with this strategy. When you are ready, switch to a real account and I'm sure you're going to do well. Yes, friends, the trade is profitable. As you can see, the account balance has increased slightly and now it stands at $610. Do you remember that I started with an amount 20 times less? As you can see, anything is possible. Let's find another situation and open the last trade. The session is over and everything went strictly according to the algorithm. Each trade was opened according to the system, level analysis, signal confirmation, entry, profit taken. No improvisation, no guesswork, just work according to clear rules. If you want to earn steadily, stop looking for ideal conditions and start following the structure.